Welcome to php.mp4. Here are some series of PHP tutorials that might be useful for building web pages. If you are using HTML CSS to build web pages, PHP might be another great step for you. If you are new to the programming language, PHP might be a great source to learn. In this series, we'll just learn what is PHP and what PHP can do. PHP is a server-side scripting language. Server-side means PHP needs web server to operate. It runs on a web server, like HTML run on a client browser, that is we'll call client side. JavaScript is a client side. We don't need server to operate it. Thus you can see a JavaScript code, but you can see the PHP code. PHP is scripting language. Scripting language does things only in response to event, while programming language even do things if it is not responding to an event. You can run PHP or any scripting language without compiling it, while you need to compile programming language to run it. PHP helps you to create dynamic web pages. That means you can create a dynamic web pages in a web application using PHP. PHP can be used with HTML. Therefore, I've already told you that if you know HTML and CSS, PHP might be another good steps for you. As I've told you before, PHP is server-side scripting language. Therefore, it can run in a web browser. You can just type PHP in a notepad editor and save it and run it in a browser. You need something to run. Okay, it needs a web server. It needs a server to operate. You can buy the server to just run the PHP and just learn it. So there is a quickest way to do it. There are some software. I'll tell you about it. The software is called XAMPP and WAMP. Okay, what it will do, let's go to Google and search XAMPP. You can see it's in the file list. Just go here, and XAMPP is a useful tool that will help to run a server in your local computer. Okay, means it makes your local computer a web server, and it's a combination of MySQL, PHP and Perl. So you can just use MySQL, you don't have to download it separately and use it. Okay, it's available in different format here: Linux, Windows and Macintosh Solaris. You can just download it and use it, and you can just find the instructions and how to install it. For Windows user, you can just simply double click it and install it. Okay, I have the software, so I'm not showing you how to install it. For Linux user, there's something you need to do. Okay, I have just written the post. Please visit my blog php.mp4 to install XAMPP and Linux. Search it in Google, you can find it. And in Mac, the same process. Okay, just install it. Then we'll learn to write PHP in next series. Thank you for watching first tutorial.